So hey there, my name is Solodam. Today I'm going to be showing you my app which I've been working on for quite some time. You can use my app to automate SSH, SMTP, FTP protocols or my own MultiSend, or you can wake on LAN and a few other things. Here under variables I defined two of them. Main server, which is port, and my server's MAC address, which are going to wake him up. It's already woken up because it's Windows Server. I don't know why it won't execute startup items unless you log in after turning it on. So let's assume it's sleeping. Okay. We'll open connection builder. You can do this manually, but it's takes some time. This way of implementing it is much easier to work with. Let me show you quickly. So we first wake on LAN. And if we want to use variables, we begin with var. So var server MAC, because that's the only MAC address we have defined. We click save. That's it. We say when wake on LAN succeeds, or wake on LAN fails, or if anything happens. Wake on LAN can't fail, since I can't detect if the server is actually waking up until it wakes up. So we are after waking up, we're going to time it. We'll say usually 2 minutes, milliseconds. I'm going to say here maybe 5 seconds, just to show that it will actually sleep when it succeeds. And when it succeeds, what do we want? We want to ping. We want to see if it's actually woken up. And be careful. If timer, for instance, let me show you a bit later. We'll say ping this address. Timeout is used here from settings. You have set global timeouts for most protocols. So when ping succeeds, what do we want to do? And when ping fails, you will try to avoid unnecessary dialogues. Okay, if you say if ping fails for some reason, you want to show dialogue, and because of this ping failed, it will show that dialogue. Because if it fails the trigger or filter, however you want to call it, it will fail the ping, so it will show dialogue. Be careful with that. Try not to use them when not necessary. But here I'm going to show you how they work, nothing else. So after ping we are going to say dialogue, the server is up, do you want to take a screenshot and task list. Task list is my own version of task manager. I'm going to show you real soon. So if you say yes, sorry, we are going to say MultiSend, which is this IP. This we can use var here to let's use, no problems. We're going to take a screenshot and we are going to get process info from everything. Okay. And that will succeed, but if it fails, we can here state a message, but try to avoid using unnecessary messages. But we can say here, if this ping fails, which it might fail, we can say ping failed aborting, but it will succeed. Okay, that's it. So we have wake up the computer, wait a specific amount, ask us do we want to take a screenshot and task list. If we say yes, then take a screenshot. Okay, if ping fails, notice us that ping failed. But you don't need dialogues, you have output windows here to tell you what's going on. Okay, it will auto-generate this. So what do you need to do? It's pretty easy, just go task and press execute. That's it. Yeah, for some reason it's doing this. Okay, server is up. Do you want to take a screenshot and tasks? This time we want to do this, so yeah. And one of them failed. Why? Because ping succeeded and he wanted it to fail, so trigger failed. If we check our MultiSend protocol, this is our output screenshot. Okay, and this is our task list, which is returned. And for this video, because it's really short, because I can't show you whole turning on sequence, but trust me, it works. If my server turns on after the server turns on, it's okay, it will work. But for some reason it won't load. Windows Server does not like shell startup for some reason. I want to show that you can do this in real time, to check monitors, live screen, and to check task lists. But variables are not yet implemented, so I'm going to quickly edit this connection and say manual port. Okay, I don't care for commands. We're going to say tasks and open shell / file manager. Okay, we have our server happily running. Java update is there. Or we can check task manager and it will show you the list. It will only auto update once to get the info. Later on you will have to press refresh to get another info from server. And that's pretty much it. You can use SSH for routers, for instance SFTP for FTP, or SFTP to send files over. You can use my own protocol, you can use Wake on LAN, you can use ping, you can use timer, you can use dialog. So I hope you like this video, I hope you like this app, that you might find it useful. If you can help me out to be beta tester, please let me know. It will mean a lot to me, so I can test it out faster. I won't have to spend hours daily to debug my app. Okay, and you can also try to ping hosts, which will pretty much ping everything until you succeed, because IP addresses of timers and dialogues are localhost. So that's it. Let me quickly check, is there anything. You can import IPs from lists in text file. For instance, if we open Notepad, we can have lists, for instance, and so on, and you can import that list in TXT format into my app if that is easy for you. If that is easy for you, I can show you in free which were successful, which were unsuccessful, what were their commands, and so on. Yeah. Gray means it was never executed, because second dialog never had a chance to execute. It failed a trigger. Yep. So that's pretty much it. Have fun.